Peter.
I am recording.
One day we'll have theme music.
Oh, what was that the thing of?
Pearl and Dean.
Wasn't that Showcase? Yeah.
It was,
Showcase.
was it?
It was the Pearl and Dean thing that used to come
Pearl
before
and
all the films.
Dean, yeah.
I don't know why it's not.
Dean.
It was
Yeah.
definitely at View.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
That was the only cinema I went to as a kid.
yeah. I
Yeah.
was meant to be. I've been to a View.
Did you go to the View in
Meridian? Yeah, that was my cinema.
That was my cinema.
I've seen every like legendary. I've seen them all there. I saw Iron Man 1 there because I just. You could. There's so many ways to ask me to stop telling my stories. Normally you just leave the call, but
What did Mal say last week? I'm allergic to your BS. I'm allergic to your BS as well.
I'm allergic to your BS.
I'm ODing on your BS.
That's what it was.
That's it. Yeah. I'm ODing on all BS.
By telling everyone this, you're like giving away your location. You're basically.
We said Meridian. That could be a lot of places.
Oh, I forgot
That's a
recording.
large catchment of Meridian Park's a large catchment.
Yeah, we didn't say. Oh, I was gonna say we didn't say what city it was.
Oh no, because
Google away. It's in Leicestershire. It's not hard.
you know what? It's funny because I was about to say where I'd lived for 20 years.
Don't
As part of my story, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that now.
Thomas' postcode is ME75.
The last 4 digits.
Will's first WhatsApp postcode is Emmy, you know?
Oh.
That's cute.
Is what?
Is Emmy?
What is Emmy?
His postcode.
When Will first
She's Emmy.
he went straight to Emmy.
That's me.
Did he? I didn't even notice that he said that, but I know. I realised that it sounds like Emmy.
Oh no, I said LE because that's the.
That's the Leicestershire.
Oh, I was so confused.
I respect you for trying to make something cute out of it, Reese.
Definitely misheard. That wasn't.
Oh, you didn't actually live in Leicester, so you don't know what the postcode is.
You didn't.
You were. I can't even do it. I got headphones on. Never mind.
Leicester is the best. Go Leicester.
Leicester's a shell. Let's be honest.
I've been one.
A bit worse.
And I don't think you had a good time, you know.
I did.
We went to Salt Point. That's good.
Maybe controversially to Emmy, Leicester is a lot nicer than Liverpool.
Don't dox me out in this.
Really?
Just doxing out each other.
There you go, guys. Find Emmy in the city of Liverpool. There you
go.
It's not very big.
Where we all are.
I'm not even in.
I don't know where I'm from.
Birmingham.
Reese is from Birmingham, but no one's going to go there anyway.
No one's
that's proper doldrums, that, isn't it?
We're not even getting into that. That's a whole other territory.
I enjoyed Leicester more than I enjoyed Birmingham.
Fuck you, Reese. Fuck you.
Emmy, we won at Formula 1 together. Does that mean?
Oh no, yeah, and I lost it. Mini golf in Leicester, therefore Birmingham was better.
No, Emmy.
Oh, whoa!
There you go. Also, Peaky Blinders is set in Birmingham, so fuck you off.
I don't watch Peaky Blinders.
So what?
Brilliant, the show about gangsters.
We got Kasabian. We got Kasabian. We got one.
I'm sorry, wasn't half Kasabian done for sexual harassment?
Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah, not the Leicester half. The other half.
Are you sure?
We got Engelbert Humperdinck. Beat that bitch.
We've got David Attenborough.
We got
Ozzy Osbourne. We've literally got Ozzy Osbourne.
We've got David Attenborough.
He ate a bat.
I raise your David Attenborough with somebody's been mine. From my room. Best thing ever made, okay? Don't come at me, bro.
No. He ate a bat on stage.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually his fault. He didn't think it was real.
Lawrence,
he still ate it.
What do we live by in D&D? Rule of cool. Yeah.
You cannot rule of cool Ozzy Osbourne.
Are you saying David Attenborough is not cool? Are you saying David Attenborough isn't not cool?
Has he ever had a bat on stage? No, I don't think so.
No, because he protects wildlife. He protects the wildlife, man.
No, he doesn't.
How wild would it be if David Attenborough was like, this species is wildly endangered and bites its head off? Like...
Here we have everywhere.
He was one dodgy bat off causing a global pandemic.
Yeah, now we know I'm seeing.
But at least it didn't happen. Oh wait, you know what I mean? Let's get into this fucking Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah, speaking of wildlife, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yep.
What a cold open.
We need a scripted cold open now.
When you're watching a film or playing a game and you're like playing for hours and the credits then pop, you're like, oh shit, this is a tutorial.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
long.
Assassin's Creed pops into my head for that.
100%.
Well, seeing as
The third
Assassin's
one? I thought I was playing the
Fuck
game.
me.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
it's the Greek one. When you're playing for about 20 hours, you're level 10, and then it pops up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only game I played through all the way through. So
Right.
yeah, I get
Nice,
this one.
that is very fair.
Yeah, as well.
That's fun.
So who's watched Fantastic Mr. Fox before?
Fantastic, Mr. Fox.
This is one of my favourite films ever in the whole
I
entire
fucking love this movie.
Okay,
Damn.
fair enough.
Alright.
Reese, as a newbie to Wes Anderson, I would like your
Yes.
opinions first.
Yeah, I love this film.
Oh.
He paints a fucking picture, doesn't he? Like
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. Right, some of you guys haven't seen Paddington, but people say Paddington is like Wes Anderson 101. Do you know what I mean? And I'm always reminded of a shot in Paddington when it's like a doll's house and it opens up and it's the house of the Browns.
Yeah.
It's them doing stuff,
right.
and it's literally a still frame and just the Browns just moving around in it.
Mhm.
Wes Anderson fucking loves doing that, and I love it every time.
Yeah.
Like, I've watched 2 films of his now. I watched the homework he gave me.
Yay! Woo!
He is just, he's really
It's
good.
good, isn't it?
Fucking
Fantastic Mr. Fox, real good. I remember I read the book a few years ago, and I remember it ending at the banquet. So I'm guessing the stuff after it, is that like new or like
Expanded universe.
It's
You know?
expanded rolled
Wes
out.
Anderson came in
It's
like
legends.
fucking pikes, guns, you know what I mean? This is fucking.
Let's
bike,
go.
Let's just
I
get
haven't read.
going.
I will admit I haven't read the book in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I
Same for
remember
me.
only
I was
being like
a kid.
80 pages or something, or with.
Oh yeah, it's literally just him
Yeah.
robbing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he started to rob them, I was like, we're only like 20 minutes into this film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually have a book that has like images from the movie in it.
Yeah.
That's
I have the original book and I have like the movie version that has
that's
like
cool. I like that.
I like that.
It's very cool.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm being loud because I'm trying new headphones with the laptop, but I really enjoy
No,
this one.
that's good.
Well done, Mr. Anderson.
Well done,
Yeah,
Mr. Anderson.
Well done, Mr. Anderson.
Well done. Well done.
Well done for making a film.
Well done for
I
special.
want to watch that new film that you made, but I can't remember what it was called.
Asteroid City.
Asteroid City, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Got a
apparently. That's
stacked
good.
cast.
Yeah, I heard of it.
What does everyone else think of this one?
I love this movie. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I
In
have
every single way.
nothing- It's perfect in every way.
It
I'd
is really good.
move back into my bed.
Nice.
Oh, let me say, Will, you said last week Michael Gambon puts out a performance and a half.
Oh, he's
So
so
good.
good.
He's so
really
good.
does. Michael Gambon, amazing. in it.
Man. I need to get my.
I think that just the voice acting in general in this film
Yeah.
is just so good.
He's
So
awesome. Where's the
some of the
Yeah.
characters are so like not what you'd expect in a kids' film.
No.
Yeah.
Like the flipping the rat. It's just
Willem
perfect.
Dafoe, love it.
Willem
Willem
Dafoe.
Dafoe.
Southern Willem Dafoe.
I genuinely
Yeah.
it's just the most perfect. Like
Is it all stop motion or is it like?
It's a mix
It's a
of stop
mix.
motion, animation. I don't know what else. I did look it up.
CGI.
Did you? Yes.
It's what?
Real life foxes.
Really
action.
good.
Yeah.
What? I'm just gonna look at what bits were CG.
I mean, I just took it to mean like a general overall mix, but I don't know. Maybe there's.
It's just a
Some
blend,
stuff
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of like,
The scene
Like-
where at the beginning and then at the end where she tells them that that she's pregnant and it's like you're glowing and then she turns into a
It's,
lamp.
yeah.
Yeah.
CGI was only used in the scene where the Flint mine was flooded.
yeah.
Damn.
That's the only scene that used CGI.
I
Apparently.
knew it was
Yeah.
like either completely or mostly.
Mostly.
Wow.
motion.
Yeah.
Stop motion is such like one of those things to me where I'm like, you just gotta respect.
It
Yeah.
just take.
Yeah.
I
Like,
I
Wallace and
don't
Gromit
get
are
it.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
I
Like
can't
you
think of
have to
stop
move
motion.
things so like.
Yeah.
Everything to think about, like the hair and like
Yeah.
everything, like oh.
We did it. I remember doing it in like year 6 for like a week thing,
Mhm.
and it's like, yeah, you're doing one person, and yeah, it's easy to move on. But when you're doing multiple people in a frame,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's crazy. I don't get it. It boggles my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to look up trivia.
Chris.
So.
I was gonna say, did anyone make notes?
I made a couple of notes. They're not very.
I made a ton of notes this time.
Really?
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of my notes is just beautiful. I don't know which bit. Could be all of it. It's probably all of
I
it.
did.
Yeah.
I did. This is gorgeous, and I put side-scrolling section, which I remember being at the beginning when they first break into the farm. Him and his wife.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Literally just following them as they go.
No.
To
Oh yeah.
the farm. I put Gambon's sick in this film, and then put in quotes, "You wrote a bad song, Petey."
You wrote a bad
I also
What?
wrote that one down. That's
I just kind of was making it up as I was
songwriting.
going
You wrote
on.
a bad song, Petey.
One of my notes is poor PT.
Yeah.
Aw.
He gets rabies at the end of the film. He
Is
gets
he
bitten.
one of the people that get bit at the end?
He's the only person who gets bitten by the beetle at the
I
end.
didn't realise.
Oh no.
That's so
After
funny.
Ash lets it out, it goes through all of them, but only actually gets Petey before it
Yeah.
cuts away to the rest of them.
Amazing.
I wrote down he's a bit
Different.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, what have I actually written down?
Uh,
I actually, I don't think I've said yet. I actually love this film as well. It was
Yeah.
actually gorgeous. Have you said yet, Lauren? Have you said what you thought?
I do love this film.
Yeah.
It's so
Was it so? It's
It
all
was
three of
fun.
ours first times.
yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, and we all loved it.
Oh, I loved it.
I'm
man.
shocked that you haven't
straight
seen
away.
this film before.
yeah.
2009, this film came out.
I think I
remember
might have
That's
seen
great.
like bits of it, and then obviously there's that TikTok sound that's going everywhere about like I like you
I don't really live in
spots
Hull anymore.
Oh yeah, that TikTok sound that I'm aware of.
because you go on TikTok all of the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know these things.
How many of Full Mina Productions TikToks have you reposted, Lama?
Oh, I forgot.
Should I have been reposted?
You know what I mean?
I repost them.
You need to interact to
You need to
increase
interact.
the engagement.
Right. Okay.
We do need to start commenting as well, because our only comment is phase.
Face.
I will start doing that then. I will work out how to do it, and then you will see the first thing on my
Work out how
TikTok.
to do it.
The first thing on my TikTok is going to be fantastic.
I will
Mr.
log
Fox.
into my
Yeah.
account.
I'll look up my passwords
How
on the
do I
notepad I
leave a
keep by my
comment
bed.
on the
Are we
YouTube?
sure I'm the old one? I think so.
It's Thummer,
Thomas-
100%.
No,
Thomas the
some
old
are just
soul.
so tech illiterate that it might well be.
You know,
God,
I'm
tried to
actually
put
like
the meeting right, but it's not working.
surprising. Okay, surprising. I'm actually okay. Like I'm actually good with tech, with like working out and fixing stuff. But stuff like I don't know, a password won't log me, or something. I don't know, just like really like minuscule stuff is what I can't do. If the
What do
screen
you
broke,
mean?
my old laptop, like the screen broke off and all came to pieces, and I put it back together. I could do that, but I can't like find a password for a Google Meet. Like, why can't I do both of those things? I don't know. It's a mystery.
Oh.
Anyway, fantastic, Mr. Fox.
Fantastic.
Oh, I got Bean looks just like Nigel Farage.
It does.
Like, and even
Yeah.
sounds like him a little bit.
Something wrong with these men. One of them eats 12 chickens a day, and the other eats goose liver donuts, and the other one lives on a diet of cider.
One of my notes is when I saw the cider bit, I went, I want that diet. What a great diet. It's healthy.
The cider
Yeah.
made me really thirsty. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks so good.
I remember thinking, it reminded me when I read the book how nice all the food and drink and everything sounded.
Yeah.
Like, and when that song started playing, the Boggis and Bunts and Bean, something unlocked in my head. I was like, I forgot about this song. Like, this is crazy.
They played it towards the end, and it was like really haunting when the kids
Yeah.
were like
Yeah.
chanting it. I think is it when they're throwing like the fire bombs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boggis, Butts, Bean. Yeah. And it's just stand up go. That's great.
That point, I had already thought it, but I've specifically written down that part as they're throwing the pine cones and everything sets on fire, and the three of them are lit on fire. I literally put this film is gorgeous. Like, just like everything that is happening at
Arson.
once and the way it's being done and the way arson is gorgeous. But it was so nice to watch. Yeah.
Just like the twinkle of fire in his eyes. When
Yeah.
You know that bit in the film where it's being sun. Watching it, and he's just got cake on.
Yeah.
his face.
That's summer.
That's Summer.
That's me at that moment.
That's on fire.
Oh man.
I love the fact that they like say loads of like swear phrases, but they just say the word cuss.
Cuss.
Yeah.
Cuss. Yeah, what the cuss is he doing over there?
I heard
I like
I
that.
read somewhere that was just like they just added it in temporarily while they figure out what words they can use.
Yeah,
It made sense for
And they
every
kept
single
it.
thing they said.
That's brilliant.
And then apparently there's like graffiti in that little town.
Yeah, I
which is
saw
cuss. Yeah.
that made me laugh.
I've got some just little bits that I loved. He has a digital watch.
Yeah.
I just thought that was great. Even though the world seems pretty analog and like, you know, but he's got a digital watch. It looks like a watch I used to have.
Yeah.
The
Didn't
small bike behind the big bike is just
Oh,
brilliant.
it's so
Oh,
good.
yeah. Where did that
That
even
is-
come from?
I
Like,
love
I don't
that.
know. He knew there was a small fox-sized bike. And then the guy in the helicopter, I don't know if I think he was South Africa, but it sounded like he's from New Zealand at first. And I wrote down he's just like, I've got a fox on a motorcycle, like in the helicopter. I was like, that's so good.
A fox, a smaller fox, and what looks like to be an opossum on a motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
that's brilliant.
I just wrote demolitions expert.
That's
Badger.
so funny.
Just like,
Yeah.
what do you do? Demolitions
Yeah.
expert.
Yeah.
And then I doubt they even had opossums in ancient Rome. Which made me laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't have the Latin name.
What's my Latin name?
Like everything about this film was just the wolf scene. I know.
I was just about to mention it. Emmy mentioned it earlier. Yeah, the wolf thing.
That's so good.
I don't know what it means. I don't know what it represents. I've seen the film so many times, but it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, it's about like the nature, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
like a truly
this
wild
whole
animal,
film is
like.
about like that comparison between and him being like afraid of wolves at the start.
Yeah.
Is kind of like also him being afraid of that kind of tapping into that truly wild nature as well, because they're animals that are like civilized and living.
Yeah.
Like
And then it's like
to be more like more civilized, but the wolf is actually like fully wild.
Yeah.
And I love
then
that.
they both accept each other with a little.
Yeah,
and they both recognize each other. I love that.
I love that when they mention the wolf. What was that game? It's like Good Night, Mr. Wolf. Like they mention the wolf and everyone stops.
Yeah.
Oh,
It reminded me of like the game.
What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
What's the time, Mr. Wolf? That's what it is. Yeah. It reminded me of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do we know where it's set? Is it set in like
I don't know.
England?
It
'cause
feels
obviously
like
I think the book is the UK, obviously.
I think it's still
all
the UK.
animals are American.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, and then you got Bean,
Oh
who's
yeah, I didn't click.
they're all British.
Yeah,
I still thought it was set in England, but I don't know.
But then the town village that they go to, that's very British.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of
But
the
at the
shop,
beginning,
yeah.
he's playing a song on his little thing that's like somewhere singing about an American state. I can't remember which one.
yeah,
But I was just like, the fucking Americans fucking come in and taking all our stories.
taking all of our animals.
God damn.
Maybe the point is that they're like different communities, even though they're in the same place. They're like separate.
America does have badges, does it?
No, but
No, they have raccoons.
England doesn't have opossums, so
no.
Yeah.
maybe that's why Kylie's so weird.
And we just call
Maybe.
alcoholic
It's so
apples
weird.
cider instead of cider and hard cider as well.
Yeah.
Oh
I just searched up trivia, and it says this book was written at a seriously dark time in Roald Dahl's life. He had just lost one of his 5 children to measles, witnessed another one suffer from water on the brain as a result of car accident.
Wow.
It's only natural he was spurred on to portray the tale of a father as a protector of the family.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes.
Sorry, that was really depressing.
On that note, guess it's over. Jeez,
Right, let's rank it now.
No. One of my notes is it's just Ocean's 11 but with foxes.
It literally
Um,
is, isn't it?
George
It
Clooney.
literally is.
Ocean's 11 is one of my
Oh.
favorite films.
Isn't
So
it George
I
Clooney as well?
yeah, George
Yeah,
Clooney.
yeah.
You know what? I've never watched Ocean's.
You've never seen. Did you enjoy this?
Yeah, loved it.
Oh,
Then you'll
Ocean.
enjoy
like
Ocean's
Oh,
11.
I want you to watch Ocean's 11, but I want to see your reaction to the end of Ocean's 11 because it's so good.
Mm.
So
I
good.
feel like I can't even remember the end. I mean,
Ocean's
I know
13 is also really good as well. Ocean's 12
Ocean's 12 is okay.
is okay.
Ocean's 11 is just so good. The cast is
It's
amazing.
not bad.
Is this not better than any of them though? Would
Yeah.
you say this
It
is
is.
better? Or
It is. I think it's better than the Ocean.
I-
I think it's better than just the Ocean film.
Again, I have only watched about 4 or 5 films in my life. Ocean's 11 is one of them. So for me,
the other 4 are the 4 we have watched on this podcast. And we have 6 of them.
I didn't watch 2 of them. Can you guess which
So
ones?
no, I don't need to watch them because obviously, do I want to watch George Clooney or do I want to watch George Clooney as a fox? You know what I mean? The answer is
Obviously, it's gonna be.
But you
Playing
get to
very
see
close to the
Matt
same-
Damon. Matt Damon, Julian.
Early versions of the movie had an introduction voiced by Petey that just confused test audiences so much that they cut it.
Fair enough.
Poor
It's just like,
Petey.
why?
Poor Petey.
Poor Petey.
Like,
Poor
it's
Petey.
Poor
funny.
Petey.
Funny.
Did you guys spot the character voiced by Wes Anderson in the film?
No, but I did see a trivia based on it though.
Let me
Oh, I can't
guess.
remember.
If you're googling it,
No.
Let me guess. Is it the
I saw the trivia bit yesterday.
I don't think I did.
Is
Is he
it the
like a TV
reporter?
reporter or something?
the reporter.
The TV
No,
reporter.
that was. Oh, that was Brian Cox. I did
Yeah.
clock that.
Yeah,
Was it?
That was him. I was like, hey, up on all that
He
voice.
didn't
Who is
look
it?
like Brian Cox.
Hold on, give us a give it, Lauren. We need to figure this out. We're gonna mentally.
Is it right? Is it an animal or is it a human?
It is an animal.
Human.
Okay.
No, it's not an
One of the
animal.
animals.
Is it the little mouse? The little mouse. The
Doesn't
rabbit
sound
chef
called rabies.
that doesn't speak.
You can
Is
do
it the
cross
wolf?
out.
Is
Did
it
you play
the
the wolf? He was the motion. He was the
You're gonna
motion
tell me I'm
capture
gonna
for the
take
wolf.
myself.
is it just a random wolf?
Sorry, headlines.
Random takeaway night.
Right.
Oh, I'm not.
Random
Random
takeaway.
It's the weasel. The
Oh, the real estate weasel. Oh,
Yeah.
that's.
Oh, there you go.
Can't remember it.
Why are you
You showed him.
shaking?
Showed him the tree house, the tree,
Mhm.
the house that is a tree, not
Hilarious.
a house in a tree.
The rabbit. There's like the rabbit, and then there's like a female rabbit.
Yeah.
She's like literally called in the cast Rabbit's ex-girlfriend.
Love that.
Love that.
Did anyone else like get annoyed when they're at the end of the film? They're in the supermarket. Obviously, they've got a new lease on life, and then they just make shit like all over the floor, and they just leave like litter and rubbish everywhere. Like you're gonna get caught within a matter of days. If you
We're
keep
back to
leaving the
square
shop
one.
like that, we're back to square one.
But they're
Yeah.
gonna go far away. They're gonna move to the other side of the
But
road.
they can't because they're all sitting there waiting for them to come out. The end of the film to me is like we can make a new life here because we've got a supermarket up top where we're going to get fresh food all the time, and then they just make shit all over the floor.
I'm
And
sure
they're
they
just gonna
cleaned
get-
up after
they're just
them.
gonna
Yeah,
go,
they'll clean.
Yeah,
Christopherson.
like that.
Sure.
Also, isn't
okay.
a supermarket really bad? Because yeah, it shuts, but there's still like a night crew like doing deliveries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
You know what?
Funny.
Wes Anderson, big hack. You know what I mean? This film's
Big
so
hack.
good.
That's so unthought through.
the
So unrealistic.
is only stocked by Bogus Buns and Bean.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Bogus Bunks and Bean.
Yeah, that's
And the
okay.
fact that they
Which
like
in there,
emptied out, the chickens, and they took everything, means that the supermarket's going to be empty in a couple of months for like a while.
True.
There you go. Yeah, they've cut off their own supply.
But this film is really about taking down capitalist conglomerates, anti-establishmentarianism,
and being a demolitions expert,
and be arson.
Arson.
Yes,
It's mostly,
I'm there.
but it's mostly about Willem Dafoe as a rat.
having a really
and then the bit when it's like,
I just want cider.
Why did you do this? And it's just like, cider.
Here's my question: he goes cross-eyed when he dies. Were they killing the beagles at the beginning when they gave them?
They were being put to sleep because then
they went cross-eyed.
Boggis also goes cross-eyed, and he's alive in the rest of the film.
Let me tell you, they go cross-eyed, and then we only ever see the rabies beagle again.
You know? That is
what about
true.
Thingamajig though? Kylie goes cross-eyed when he's zoned out as well.
No, they're spirals.
He's the spirals.
They're circle things, yeah.
Oh yeah, then they're dead.
I think those beagles are dead. You know what I mean?
So dead.
Did Anako put enough sleeping powder to knock out a small elephant?
Yeah, small. Yeah. They might be dead. They might be dead.
Like gorilla or monkey or something.
Yeah, gorilla. I think I said also.
Can't remember.
Small gorilla. That's it.
Yeah, there's a moment. Oh, actually, I got two things from Ash. Ash is his son, right?
Yeah.
Second, I got that right.
Which one's his son? Is that
Christopherson?
Christopherson, the white one.
I don't think was Christopherson or Ash in the book at all. I don't remember.
I don't remember Christopherson.
Ashes.
I don't remember if Christopherson is.
Yeah, all embarrassing.
Killing.
But
I'm an old man.
I loved. It was the first line of Ash, and I didn't know who he was voiced by. And it's just him coming around the corner as a little baby fox, and then the mum was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "I'm sick," in a man's voice.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's great."
Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And there's a point right at the end where he's like, I could fit through there. Do you want to know why? And I really hoped he was going to say, because I'm Batman. Like, it just really set it up. But he did say it with a bit of a growl. He's like, because I'm little. Like,
am I wrong in saying Jason Schwartzman is also Jesper in Klaus? Or is that someone different?
I can't remember.
Let me have a look.
The real question is, though, who was Emily Blunt?
Yeah.
Rabbit's ex-girlfriend.
Jason Schwartzman is Jesper, which means he is the most watched actor.
Most watched.
No, it's obviously Emily Blunt. Come on.
Obviously, Emily
Blunt. Oh, sorry.
I can answer your thing about the beagles.
Yeah.
When the beagles and when the guy get tranquilized, their eyes aren't crosses. They're like the stars. That are on the bottom of blueberry.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
And then when the rat dies, they're actual crosses.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna go mute a sec. My internet is dying again.
Oh, no.
It's dying.
I did a bit of research for you.
Thank you. I loved the Owen Wilson cameo.
Yeah.
As the coach. Love Owen Wilson.
The explanation of the fucking Whack-Bat is just so good.
Yeah.
If you mind me bringing up my homework was to watch Grand Budapest Hotel. Just the same actors in both films.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In most
it's like
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson has like
his
muses.
Bill Murray, Jason Schwartzman. Oh, well, okay, that was two, but there is more.
Owen Wilson.
There you go. Couldn't think of literally any others.
I feel like Brody's in another one as well. Adrian Brody. I can't tell you which. Adrian Brody is in. I know he's in Grand Budapest, but is he in another?
Is he in Isle of Dogs?
I'm just checking.
I feel like what was the last? Oh. No, not the last one. The one before Asteroid City that was like live action. I can't remember what he was.
He's in Asteroid City.
French Dispatch.
French Dispatch. I think he's in that.
He's in the French Dispatch.
Wait, the cast of Isle of Dogs is so stacked, and I never even noticed.
Yeah, I've never seen Isle of Dogs.
Equally a really good film.
4 times, yeah.
The same animation.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Adrian Brody was in Fantastic Mr. Fox. He was the mouse.
He was the mouse.
He was the field mouse.
Oh, Jesus! You really
I love that.
I want to fight.
He does love using the same people, don't he? I respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bill Murray's in Isle of Dogs.
We've got Life Aquatic on here, and that's Bill
Life
Murray as well,
Aquatic,
isn't it?
yeah.
Jeff Goldblum in it.
I was thinking of this with
Goblin.
Tarantino as well. Do we, once we watch one of these films, do we just put another one on there?
Just keep adding.
Like when we finish Pulp Fiction, do we put like
Reservoir Dogs is on there
Reservoir
already.
Dogs is on there.
Yeah.
I think
Django
we
Unchained was added.
Put it next to Reservoir Dogs.
And I think is Inglourious Bastards on there as well?
Inglourious Bastards is on there.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
we still got.
Oh, we got a good range, and we got a few Wes Andersons.
I think I added Moonrise Kingdom on there. I might have done. Wes Anderson.
I think the thing is, the movies so far that have been kids movies versus the movies that have been like aimed at people that are actually like our age. I have been so much more like interested in the kids.
I think I'm very much like, if I'm picking a film and I'm hanging out with someone, I'm usually picking an animated film.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we showed everyone George of the Jungle?
Yeah, that was a great.
Oh my god!
So
that feels like it was a fever dream. That
it
whole
is,
day,
and
like,
it's so good.
Film.
So good. I love that
It's
film.
you guys, I was looking at the poster and thinking, I'd never heard of this film. You guys were like, it's so good. I honestly thought you were all just pulling some big prank. I was like,
so good.
I'd never heard of the film, and yet it was part of all your childhood.
It's like it introduced me to like satire and.
It wasn't part of my childhood, though, but I watched it like a year before we had watched it.
Yeah, I remember watching it as a kid. I don't think I've ever watched it since.
That was one of my favorite childhood movies. It was so good. Brendan Fraser. Leslie Mann.
Just got good taste, you know.
They just get really bad boo boos.
Saying that just
don't worry.
No
one dies in the story.
Was the first movie that I watched in university with my housemates.
What was the first one?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Nice.
Oh, really?
It was like our bonding movie because we all agreed that ever.
I'm surprised you've made it this far, Amy, without changing the name of the film.
I didn't fall asleep. I did call it the wrong thing about 7 times.
What do you call it?
I got I said Fantastic Mr. Beast a lot.
Fantastic Mr. Beast.
Look, guys, this is how we get our big break. Just quote Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
And I also called it Fantastic Mr. Frog a couple of times.
Mr. Frog.
Just changing the animals.
Amazing.
But yeah, for some reason my brain was just like Mr. Beast.
Fantastic Mr. Beast.
Fantastic Mr. Beast. Oh, different thing.
Guys, I can't help it.
I'm robbing 3 farmers.
Donate it to these wild animals.
I've stolen $1 million worth of
Oh my god.
The crossover we never needed. I don't think we need that.
I don't think we need it. I was gonna say.
Now we can tag Mr. Beast in this video.
I'm not tagging Mr.
Beast.
Did we ever hear from Ali Plum? Didn't we tag him?
We did not hear from Ali Plum, fortunately.
Oh, no.
Ali Plum, we'll tag him in this one as well. Ali Plum.
Just tag you in it anyway. Day 25 of tagging Ali Plum till you know.
He has replied to a tweet of mine before. That's my replied to a tweet. I can't remember it, but he did, and I was very happy.
Very nice.
Was it about Fulmina and Lauren hates films?
No.
Do you want to tap that little? You want to tap that again? That little.
I will. I replied to his reply to me saying, "Hey."
Yeah.
Sorry,
didn't see this. Whoopsie. By the way. I've got actually a little on a little Tarantino Wes Anderson link. I've got my last note is when they've rescued Christopherson and they pop out of that like vent, the like square vent thing, and they fall into like the haystack thing. Yeah. When they jump out, Mr. Fox runs like Travolta dances in Pulp Fiction. Like he just gets out and he's still like that, just full on Travolta. I was like, great, there you go.
Love that.
There you go.
Yeah.
I just remembered the last thing that it wasn't the last thing I wrote down. It was just the thing that I wrote down that I haven't said yet but it made me laugh. When
What a
he's
build-up.
talking to the fox, the bloody hell mole, and he's like, "But you're nocturnal. Your eyes barely work in the day."
Yeah. I want to see the sun.
I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
I love there was a you know when they face the rabid dog, and Mr. Fox is like, "You guys get out of here, and I'm going to distract him," and then they just turn around and walk like 30 centimeters and climb up the wall really, really fast.
Yeah.
And they
Could've
just go with him. They just go with him. I thought it's because he'll alert him, but then he barks anyway and it's fine. So I was like, just go with him, dude. Why are you hanging back? You know?
Because he's got to prove that he's a man.
He's a man. He's a
He's a man
fantastic
fox.
Oh,
He's a man.
That's why Bean had like a showman ramp going up out of his.
Yeah, right. It was
There's a
like
ramp.
some sort of competition had been going on. It was like ramp number 4 or something. I don't know.
Probably the kid, like.
Oh, maybe it's the kid really wants to be a
He wants to
showman.
be dirt bike. He wants to do
Maybe.
dirt biking.
He watched
He wants
Hugh
to be
Jackman in
the
The Greatest Show.
showman. That's how George of the Jungle Mimes.
It's just the same
We've
thing.
got 15 minutes left. Anyone want to say anything before we start?
The only other thing I have is I love the use of Fox years, where it's been like 2 weeks and it's been like a day for everyone else.
Yeah.
I love that.
Also, it's been, what is it? It's like 3 Fox hours.
Mm-hmm. 3 Fox hours.
I think there was just so many. This film is a beautiful film overall. There's so many different parts. There's one thing where it's like they dig so far underground and that they find like cave paintings. Like,
yeah.
So good. But, like, there's just a million things I feel like you could think of to talk about this film. It's just one of those.
She's like, I will talk to you on the other side of this mineral deposit.
Yeah.
And then it's the most beautiful little.
I'm surprised we haven't talked about Meryl Streep yet.
Oh, she's so good.
She's so good. Undisputed goat of this film.
Because she's just so, like, a lot of the time she's very kind of monotone.
is the goat of this film, I think.
No. I love her. This film.
That's bad songwriting, PT.
Bad song.
PT, get a step louder. No, I love it.
The bit when he orders the diggers and he like orders like a kiddie one for the little guy.
Boogie's Bunts.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Funny.
Here we go.
Ooh.
All right.
I still haven't logged.
I was gonna say.
I've logged Fantastic Mr. Fox. Oh no, the other way around. I've logged Pulp Fiction, but not Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Right.
I think I know the answer. Is Fantastic Mr. Fox better than The Holiday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Here we go.
5 years. Is Fantastic Mr. Fox better than The Edge of 17?
Yeah.
Definitely, yes.
Yes.
Is Fantastic Mr. Fox better than Klaus?
Yeah.
Dahmer really loves Klaus. Dahmer is like.
I really have enjoyed. Because I was wrapping Christmas presents. It was a whole event for me. But,
it was a whole thing.
I
agree, man.
I think I have regretted this week putting Goonies over Klaus, but that's.
I'm really surprised that I forgot.
That was my fault.
I love the Goonies. That was so fun.
Is Fantastic Mr. Fox better than Goonies?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
Oh, then Goonies, yeah, for me, for sure. I was looking ahead.
Next up is Holdovers. Now this is where I start to falter a little bit.
Man,
where I falter.
I'm so easy to please.
I know.
Oh man.
So that's a yay from Will, a yay from
you.
Yeah, no, I'd put it above the Holdovers.
I say nay. I don't think.
God,
I think there's such personal taste though. I love the Holdovers so much.
It's hard for me. I feel like those Pulp Fiction holdovers in this film are so different, but they're kind of on par for me at the minute.
I think there's certain things that each film does really well.
Yeah.
But I just think Fantastic Mr. Fox, for me, on a filmmaking level of kind of like what it does, how it shows it, is the same as the holdovers, don't get me wrong. But because it's animated, I think it just knocks it just that little bit more impressive.
I think I agree with Will. I think I would put it over the holdovers just because you have to appreciate how much time and effort went in, because the movement in this film is so good.
It's so
Like
good.
you
Yeah.
wouldn't be
so
able
good.
to tell it's. So yeah,
It's the fact that it's still shot like a Wes Anderson film,
exactly.
but in
Just stop
animation.
motion.
I
Yeah.
was blowing my. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
But
it's
it's
better
so
than
hard for me
Pulp
because Holdovers is like, it's so beautiful on like a filmmaking
Mhm.
level as well that I'm
Mhm.
like, I think I'm too torn.
But I'm gonna say go with your heart like I am because it's already gonna go past it.
Yes. Well, I feel like maybe take it from you guys now because I don't
Yeah.
know that I can.
Yeah.
So we're
I,
going.
really differentiate that.
I say nay to being older.
I say over Holdovers.
It's had 3 years, so finally, is Fantastic Mr. Fox better than Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
No.
Every day of the week.
No.
Can I say something can I say something weird here?
Yeah.
Do you think it? Do you?
Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
Whoa!
I love this. This is the magic of the list.
The magic of the list.
Is it an even split or is it?
No.
No.
I think. Well,
Wait,
you haven't answered,
what
Thummer.
do you think?
Yeah, Thummer, what do you think?
Well, I wasn't sure, but I don't know if I need to be a deciding factor if you guys have already made up.
No, because
So
we've
what do you
got 2
think?
yays and 2 nays. It's your decide.
Oh man.
Would you rather watch?
Bear in mind, this list is made.
I think I'm gonna say
weird
yeah,
films.
better.
Yeah.
You think it's better than Pulp Fiction?
Better than
Because
Pulp Fiction.
I feel like Pulp Fiction I really enjoyed and had a couple of gripes with, and this I didn't really have any gripes with,
Fair.
actually.
Fair. So it's
I
number
didn't
1.
expect to, but there you go.
It's that and love the whole movie. I didn't love Pulp Fiction.
Emmy, you've got what you wanted.
I have got what I
Fantastic
wanted.
Mr. Fox is number 1.
God damn, there we go.
So I have currently got top and bottom spot.
Damn.
I don't know how to feel about that. I think that proves that I do have good taste in films.
And then you don't have good taste.
Fox at number 1.
Damn.
And
Klaus
again.
has fallen so far, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
I love how we were like, oh, nothing's gonna beat Pulp Fiction in ages. There's gonna be loads in between Klaus and Edge of 17. You haven't put any there.
That's because this was too good to be put there.
It's very good.
It's hard because it's
Pulp Fiction is just a better film.
I don't
I think it's a stronger film in a lot of aspects. I think just in its characters.
I agree.
What it does like narrate. I think it's a much more.
It's hard. It's so hard because
I
the
agree
script
with you,
is
Will.
brilliant in Pulp Fiction. But I feel like for me it was just like if I'm really like I had a couple of gripes with that, and I would have a harder choice deciding between the Holdovers and Fantastic Mr. Fox. I think the Holdovers was still my top spot until today.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean until it's gone, changed, whatever. But
I would watch Fantastic Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox. As like I will watch it over and over and over again.
It's weird because.
Huh?
Go on.
Other than the Goonies, which I will watch again, and Klaus, which I will watch next Christmas.
And The Holiday.
The Holiday, which I watch every Christmas. I'm not gonna watch the others again. I have no like incentive to watch the others again.
It's weird because we've got 6 great films here and The Holiday. You know what I mean?
Films and The Holiday, but The Holiday is one of the only ones I will repeat.
Mm-hmm.
It's fair, and there is a certain amount to that. It's like
we have
how much you're gonna enjoy
7 minutes.
Should we spin that wheel?
Let's spin that wheel.
Let's do it. Let's spin.
Random movie night.
Random takeaway night.
What is that? Am I
is it
missing
TikTok?
Something?
It's a TikTok.
Alright.
Okay. You'll get it on Instagram Reels in 2 years. Don't worry about it.
I'll be there.
Right. Are we ready?
I hope it's
no one has mentioned it yet.
Transformers. Every day I watch Transformers.
Every day I wake up.
Thinking while I'm watching movies.
Oh! Ah!
So close.
So good. That would have been so good for
Paddington straight up.
Bad.
No, super bad.
I'm pretty sure Superbad is on Netflix.
I don't
I
think so.
have not watched this film. I've seen clips of it. I know
I've seen clips. Yeah.
Emmy is gonna hate this film because it's a comedy.
I have not seen this film.
Who else
either.
has seen it?
I've seen this film. It's great.
Really?
Yeah,
It's on Netflix and Now TV.
because
Nice.
I love Michael Cera.
Fair.
I
I really don't like Michael.
Oh well, this is an insight.
Do you not like Scott Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim on this list?
Scott
No,
Pilgrim-
I've watched it because it's one of my
Okay,
favorites.
right, yeah, I really dislike Scott Pilgrim.
No, you know what?
William.
I'm not
Yeah.
with Will, but I
No.
was really excited to watch that film, and I thought it was
I
all right.
strongly
People
disagree with
glaze
you.
that film. I'm
I-
sorry, but people
I
glaze the
love
living
that
fuck
film.
out of
Yeah.
that.
I
movie.
love-
Pilgrim is a bad person, but it's a good film. You know, again,
Scott
Jason
Pilgrim is
Schwartzman-
awful, but it's
I
so
still could do with a
so
rewatch.
good. I love that
Jason
film.
Schwartzman is in it as well.
Yes, he is.
bad person.
You were.
You just have to watch it from the point of view that he's not a good person.
He's not a good
Yeah, he's
person.
not a
Yeah,
good person.
It's one of my favourite films. I literally
I
have
love it.
Nah,
all
people
graphic
glaze it.
novels. I love it so. And I
The
have
graphic novels are good. I think the film's really overrated.
But it's so well edited.
But it
I
is
love
also
that.
one that I wouldn't mind rewatching, to be fair, because it's been a few years since I've seen it.
Pilgrim.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim.
We should.
Superbad, I've seen twice.
Really?
actually. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Least one.
You know what? It's a funny one for me. I'll find how I feel like on the third one. I feel like I start watching it and I'm like, this is all right, but not like either how I remember it or what I thought it was going to be. And by the end, I've enjoyed it. But it's weirdly kind of a slow start for me. Whereas normally I would enjoy those sort of things.
Isn't
So,
Superbad that has the why is it between that and Muhammad? Isn't
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
McLovin.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill.
Hate him.
Emma Stone's debut movie.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it a debut?
Mhm.
Wow.
Wait, so who has seen Superbad?
Yeah.
Just me and you, Will.
Will's been caught out again.
Wee.
It
This is the
would've
first
been-
film I have seen so far.
It is, isn't it?
You would think I don't like them, but this is the first one I've seen.
Maybe
It would have been so good if we
this is
rolled.
the only one you've seen. Maybe you don't like films.
Yeah, maybe I just don't. Maybe we could have done Bomber Hates films.
It's not bad.
Womma and Lauren don't like films.
When you said that initial list, Lauren, I was like, "That's awful."
There's so-
I've
yeah.
seen like 90% of these films, and we picked the 10% every time that I haven't seen. I swear.
To be fair, technically we've only rolled like 4 films, so the
I
3 of them
definitely
were.
don't think it's gonna come out.
We've now rolled. Well, with Fantastic Mr. Fox, we've now rolled more than we have Christmas films.
Okay.
So
Great.
this is
Three
there's three Christmas films and we've done 4 rolls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we
Oh,
should have
yeah,
rolled
yeah,
Paddington.
yeah.
That would have been such.
Paddington would have been good
Paddington would have
after
been so good.
Straight after Wes Anderson.
Parasite as well.
Parasite again.
Yeah,
One of my
Parasite.
favorite movies.
That would have been a real change from Fantastic Mr. Fox to Parasite.
I
I
think
haven't
that
watched
is,
it, but
that is the dichotomy. Is that the right
of
word?
dichotomy of your movie taste.
Kids films and horror films.
Psychological horror.
Spooky horror.
Spooky.
Yeah, I haven't seen Superbad in I think 2 or 3 years, but I'm excited.
I'm just.
I do. I love Seth Rogen just because he's just so batshit.
You see, I like his film. I always enjoy him, but this one is a slower start for me than I expected as well. But there's still so many enjoyable moments.
I'm not gonna lie, Seth Rogen as a producer as well. Like he kills it. Like Invincible, The Boys.
The Boys,
like,
yeah.
I haven't seen The Boys, but I like Invincible.
I
He
have
did
a
that
friend.
Ninja Turtles one recently, didn't he? That was supposed to be really good, but I haven't seen it.
Mutant Mayhem was really good.
Classic
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
such a good film.
I wanna
I have
see
a
it.
I have a friend from work that is taking
There's a
the
friend from
day
work.
off. I have,
Sorry.
I have a friend from work that's taking the day off on Thursday so we can watch The Invincibles, the new season when it comes out.
Wait, when?
Brilliant.
Thursday.
Oh shit! Can't wait.
I haven't seen it.
I've never got past the first episode of Invincible.
Did you watch the end of the first episode?
Yeah, I watched it, and I don't know
Did
what
you
it was. I think I was.
Did you watch the very end of the first episode?
Are we talking like? Yeah, I think so.
How? How can you watch that and be like, oh, I'm done here now?
Because I liked it, but I think.
Oh, I
it
don't
was
need
just
to know
like-
why he killed them.
I think I
Spoilers.
was- I think I was just like, I don't know. Like it was. I remember thinking it was like a lot, and I don't really. I've never have a problem with sort of the like a lot of violence or anything like that. But I think I was just like sometimes I'm not keen on it when I feel like it's being done for the sake of like how over the top it is. I'm a bit like I don't know.
That was just.
But then I enjoy the boys, so I don't know what it was. But sometimes I find it looks weirder in animation. Like I feel like it looks like I don't know.
That was Lauren's film.
That was it, Lauren's film. New number one again. Well done, Wes Anderson.
Well done, Wes Anderson.
We love you. Emmy, you won this one. You beat Reese.
I'm so happy.
5 gold blooms out of 5.
Yeah.
Also, Grand Budapest Hotel really good.
Oh yeah, your homework, damn it.
That film is awesome, and I love it.
So good.